So this is the day that we all have been waiting for. Today, I am 40 years old. Yay! I've been waiting for this day literally for 3 years. And if you talk to any of my friends, I've been mentioning turning 40 since I was like 37. And I think it's because, well, I know it's because as I was approaching 40, I literally felt in my body that I was growing into the woman I want to be. I was growing into this new stage of grownness and adulthood. And I just felt like when I hit 40, I'm going to be even more settled and secure in who I am. And it was just going to be great and amazing. So today is the day. So I wanted to do a special video commemorating turning 40. I'm going to talk really quick about 10 things that I've learned or unlearned in these 40 years, and also talk a little bit about where I am in my mental and emotional space right now. So I have notes. I'm going to consult my notes, and here we go. Number 1, I've learned slowly but surely how to honor myself by saying no. I used to be a person who would be afraid and feel guilty if I said no. I felt like if I had the capacity, the resources, the finances, the time to help, that means I needed to help. I've now unlearned that, and I've learned to confidently and assertively and kindly say no. Number 2, in this 40th year of my life, in this new space, I only want to be in friendships that are reciprocal. I only want to be in friendships and human connections that are there, that there is an equitable exchange of emotions, an equitable exchange of effort. And I say equitable and not necessarily even, because what I contribute to the friendship may be different from what the other person contributes to the friendship or the connection. So it doesn't have to be the same, but I believe there should be some reciprocity and some even give and take. Number 3, I only want to be involved in spaces where I can be myself, where I can feel comfortable being who I am. Now, I feel like I'm pretty good at adapting to spaces, but I've also been in spaces where I know this is not the space for me. And going forward at my big age, I only want to be in spaces and amongst people where I am able to be myself. Number 4, and I prayed this prayer last year, and I don't know if I've shared it yet on this platform, but this year, as I've turned 40, I want to start doing things that scare me. I purposely and intentionally want to go after things that make me uncomfortable. It could be anything. It could be public speaking. It could be whatever it is. And I prayed that prayer to God because I want to be intentional about growth and increasing my capacity. I want by the end of this year to either no longer be afraid of certain things or be a lot less afraid because I face them. All right, number 5, I'm leaving myself open to new friendships and new connections. I've never ascribed to the idea of no new friends. I know that God has more for me, and I know that God has new people, new places, and new things, and I'm open to all of it. All right, moving right along. Number 6, I've realized and I've learned, again, slowly and surely, that I am no longer obligated to save everyone. I think I had a subconscious messianic complex in a way where somebody else's emergency was my priority. Those days have long gone. And I say that with kindness. I hope I'm saying it with kindness. That I no longer I know now that I no longer have to do anything that I don't want to do and or God doesn't tell me to do. Amen. Number 7, I've learned in that regard, I've learned the difference now between niceness and kindness. Niceness does not honor yourself. Niceness does not have a backbone. Niceness does not know how to put things in categories and set up boundaries. But kindness is loving and assertive. Kindness is open, but also willing and able to set a boundary. And I'm moving forward in this 40th year in kindness. Number 8, finally, at the age of 40, I actually learned it years ago, but I think I'm, solid in it now. I've learned how to enjoy my own company. I grew up in a big family. We were always in each other's faces, and I love them dearly. And I do enjoy my people, my friends, but I also am now very comfortable and very happy with my own company. I believe that take that time to search myself, to sit with myself, to check in with myself. And I really do love it and I enjoy it. Moving right along, number 9, I've learned the importance of working through my trauma and my pain, because it's nobody else's responsibility but my own. And I've also learned in real life that the more I work through my own trauma and my own pain, the better every other human connection in my life will be. And number 10, I've learned to cherish the time that I have with people. I've learned the importance of being present in moments with family and friends, to intentionally stay off my phone, intentionally engage with people around me, because tomorrow's not promised and time is short. So that's it. That's the 10 things I've learned and I've grown into at this wonderful ripe age of 40. Thank you for listening. And there's a lot more to come. Please stay tuned.